Hey everyone, this is Mackie. I want to talk about people who woke up from religion, and in particular the Jehovah's Witness religion in general. Okay. Some people, when they wake up, they become like very insensitive, like woke bullies. You know. Some people, when they wake up and they find out, oh man, this really isn't the truth. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I believed this. Then once they wake up and they see people still believing in a certain thing, they look at them as if they're stupid or retarded, for believing in what they once believed. As if they never, were asleep or something like that. Like all of a sudden they just start acting brand new, And sometimes now I don't really take offense to it now because I'm woke now. But if I had seen some of these videos back when I was asleep, I would have been like extremely pissed, extremely angry at some of these videos. And not just Jehovah's Witnesses, but Christianity in general, religion in general. There are a lot of YouTubers that just say how stupid a certain religion is, or how stupid a certain people are. Like Jehovah's Witnesses in general. They'll say that Jehovah's Witnesses are the stupidest people in the world. And that's not true. They're just misled in their sleep. Some of them are very intelligent. Some Jehovah's Witnesses, have degrees and things like that. Prior to even coming into the truth. And a lot of people are like, man, how did you fall for this stupid religion or whatever? And you could be very intelligent, but you could still be taken advantage of, and you could still be duped. Nobody is immune to it, okay? Nobody is immune to it. Especially back in the day, before there was internet, it was kind of difficult to do research on certain things, especially Jehovah's Witnesses, because Jehovah's Witnesses started like in the late 1800s or something like that. So, there was no Google, there was no, libraries really didn't carry that kind of stuff. So it was kind of hard to do research. My mother became a Jehovah's Witness in the 90s, right before the internet even started. So she got baptized in 1991. Way before the internet. The internet came about a few years later after that. Okay. So a lot of people that are in the religion now joined. The majority bulk amount of the Jehovah's Witnesses that joined, they joined before the internet, and before it was extremely easy just to do research on certain things. But now it's 2018. If somebody knocks on your door about the Jehovah's Witnesses, and you have access to the internet, and you do research on, the religion, of course, you're going to run into pros and cons, okay? Instead of just looking at a biased website, okay? So, I could understand now, why would you join when there's so much research out there that you could do? But when it comes to, like, the people who are gung-ho and in it and been in it for decades, they're not trying to hear that they're stupid. They're not trying to hear that they've been duped. You got to kind of come at them a little bit more sensitive than that, compared to the people who are like fresh in. It has and you have to want to do research anyway. Some people would rather just spend the rest of their life sleep and scary, because they fear death, okay, and they fear destruction. Because the organization is a fear-mongering organization, But back to what I was saying. They're not stupid. They're just misled, and they were being taken advantage of. Watchtower took advantage of people's kindness and people's desire to want to do right by God and do right by the world. Okay, and any overall good person wants to do right by the world, and if they believe in God, they want to do right by God. But some of these gods that people worship are very just sick, twisted gods, but they still want to do right by them so they don't get killed. I mean, is that really like love for your maker, or is that just fear? You better love him or he'll kill you, Now you gotta ask, you gotta start asking questions to Christians, and you gotta say it in a form of a question. You can't say it in a stern way, because some of them are gonna shut down. You gotta just ask a question with a question sometimes. And a YouTuber that I'm following that's extremely good at that is ex-pastor Kevin Wesley. A lot of his videos is just start off by just simply asking questions. He doesn't tell you, "Oh, you stupid, you a stupid Christian." No, he'll say something like, I'm trying to think of an example. Do you really think that Noah was able to fit all the animals in the ark? And did they all travel to Australia to get the kangaroos? And did they all travel to the North Pole to get the polar bears and the penguins and stuff like that? He just, he had a video about Noah's Ark recently, and they were talking about that. But he acts very nicely. He's not, a bully. Some of these woke YouTubers are bullies, and I'm not gonna mention any names, but it's just like a lot of them are passionate. I'm gonna say that, but most people who are not woke will take it as they're a bully, but they're just very passionate. I understand that now, but a sleep Christian or whoever would not understand it. They would just think that they're an apostate and that they're attacking and that they're the devil and this and that and the other, and you cannot blame them for thinking that way, because that's how they were taught. That's how their brains were taught to react to anyone that has anything negative to say about God or religion. You can't even get mad about it. You can't get mad. Like, I know when I see Christians just defending Christianity to the death, it doesn't matter how many facts you put upon them. For example, according to Christianity, humans have only been living on this planet for 6,000, 7,000 years, right? Starting with Adam and Eve, right? But according to history, the Sphinx that's in Egypt is like 20,000 years old. So if Adam and Eve only existed 6,000 years ago, right? Who built the Sphinx? These are just questions. And I'm not. You have to just ask questions. You can't be like, "Oh, you stupid for believing in Christianity because archaeology and this and that and the other. The Sphinx is like 25,000 years old. So you stupid for thinking that Adam and Eve is the first two people that ever lived on the earth, because they wasn't, you stupid idiot," or something like that. Because a lot of trolls, comment, and they call you stupid for believing in a certain thing. But my thing is, okay, don't call somebody stupid and then not tell them why they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Some people just like to call people stupid and just leave it at that and just leave them stupid. Like, tell them why they're wrong, tell them why what they believe is not right, or is not, well, I don't want to say it's not right, but it's not factual. And just show them who really wrote the Bible. Show them. Don't just tell them they're stupid and just walk away, because then they're going to look at you like, no, you're stupid. then they're going to just continue to live about their life, you know, and then they're really going to think that what they believe is true, because they're like, oh, that's just the devil. You know, that's just the devil speaking through these people. I know I got the truth. I know I got God. I know I got this and that and the other, you know. All that's going to do is just drive them closer to the lie. If you're pushy about your newfound knowledge, if you're being pushy about it, you're gonna push them away. And I'm gonna say something else. The same way that Jehovah's Witnesses got in, it could be the same way that they could get out, because you know, they love bomb you at first. Oh yeah, they ask questions very nicely. You know, that's how they get you in, and they love you and this and that and the other. You have to, but I believe that's like fake love, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. But you have to be just as nice to some of them, because sadly, a lot of these older Jehovah's Witnesses are not going to believe that this is not the truth. And if they do, if you spill out the truth to them in one big whole thing, it could kill some of these older people that are Jehovah's Witnesses. You could literally give them a heart attack from all the knowledge, because you're going to pretty much unravel their entire life. You know, if you tell them the truth all, you know what I'm saying, willy-nilly, they're not going to be able to handle it. It's going to mess with them. But there really is no nice way to wake up. You're going to have negative feelings. You're going to have feelings of, oh my God, I can't believe how stupid I was, you know. But that doesn't mean that you have to call somebody else stupid. Everybody has, you know, that I can't believe it, you know, moment where they're like, oh, I can't believe how stupid I was for believing in this, you know, once they wake up. But I'm just wanted to say, just be nice to people, okay? Don't be a bully. Don't call people stupid because of what they believe in. They're just misled, you know, because a lot of people are born into it without doing any research, and a lot of times you got to point out the truth to them, and it's up to them whether or not they're gonna accept it or not. Okay, you can't make everybody wake up, and you can't call everybody stupid, you know, because they don't want to wake up. It's just a very tricky, a very difficult situation when it comes to people's beliefs, you know, because it's a very sensitive subject. So what I strive to do is, now that I'm woke from religion, and particularly the Jehovah's Witness denomination of Christianity, there are so many different, oh my God, is it what, 3,300 or 33,000 or something like that? Sects, not sex, sects, okay, within Christianity. You can't, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But I strive to just be as kind as possible. I tried the gung-ho route with my family members, but they wasn't trying to hear it. You know, you can't tell me that Jehovah ain't real. He didn't what would they say? He done got me through all kind of stuff. Well, you know, and I used to argue, well, Allah, you know, for a Muslim, they could have prayed to Allah to get them through things. You know, for a Buddhist, they could have prayed to Buddha to get them through things. So how you know, you know what I'm saying, that your God is the only one that's helping people get through things, you know? Because they could say, oh, you can't tell me my Allah ain't real. You can't tell me Buddha ain't real. You know, he done got me through many things. And I used to argue that. And a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses would say, oh, well, all of those gods are false. You know, they need to come to Jehovah, the real true God. And I used to believe it, you know. So I kind of backed away from it, because constantly arguing about it to my family, it's not gonna get anywhere. You can talk to you blue in the face, and they're gonna look at you like you're crazy. You know, so I just backed away, and now what I've been doing lately is just posting subtle things on my government name Facebook page, which I won't reveal because I'm trying to protect my identity and protect my family's identity for now. I go gung ho on my Mackie J Jones page, Facebook page, but when it comes to my other page, you know, about 1/3 of my following is Jehovah's Witnesses. 2/3 are not. Okay, but they're still Christian too, so I gotta be sensitive about that. I'm one of those people that care, about about what I post. A lot of people be like, well, if you don't like what I post, well, you can unfollow my ass or whatever. I post what the fuck I want to post. Sorry, excuse my language, but I don't know. I'm not that kind of person. I care about people's feelings. I know. It's that could be a good quality, but that could also be a bad quality because that's why I went on ahead and made a second Facebook page so that I could speak my mind. And if you ready to, if you want to ride with me, great. If you don't have to follow me. But on my other page, I post certain things. Like I've posted, certain things about religion and things like that. I haven't really gotten any likes or anything. And then a lot of Facebook has made lots of changes to where you can change your audience as to who you can control who sees certain posts and things like that. Like I've posted like birthday parties and I've posted things like that on my actual page, and I made sure that not one Jehovah's Witness saw it. So I don't get a whole bunch of messages. Hey, why are you celebrating birthdays? I don't feel like, I'm not a confrontational person. So, not right now. I'm not. Now, if I get caught eventually, hey, is this your Facebook page? And if somebody can connect the dots and then I get caught, then I'll be like, okay, I'm done with it. But right now, I just don't feel like dealing with the confrontation. Some people may look at it as cowardly, but I don't know. This video is starting to get too long. But yeah, just be kind, be nice to people, because people are very sensitive about their beliefs. It's like trying to tell a person, hey, I seen your man with another woman at the mall, the other day or whatever. And they're gonna either look at you like you're crazy, or they're gonna be like, really? So you just don't know what person you're gonna run into when you try to address certain things. So, alrighty, that's the end of my rant. And before I leave, always question everything. There's nothing in this world that you cannot question, especially question religion, and especially question God. Anytime you hear of something that, you can't question that. That's the main thing that you need to question. So be that rebel, okay? It'll free your mind, and it actually may improve your life. Because it's improved mine. I no longer have like as much anxiety as I used to, because I always felt, like God was constantly judging me, and you're going to hell for doing that, But now I know that that's not true anymore. So, yeah, always question everything, and don't be afraid to ask questions. This is Mackie J. Jones, and you guys have a great day.